Allison with A Seasoned Life with Allison Long, and I don't know if you would exactly call this a drive time video. We are driving, but it's not to work. I have my partner in crime with me who chooses not to be on the video. We're taking you along this weekend on a very special outing to Baltimore to TrawlerFest. Is that where we're going? So a lot of exciting things that we have to share, and enjoy the trip. I hope you have a great day. Glad you're here. So I am going to go ahead and get this part of my speech out of the way. We've got a lot of things to share with you this weekend about changes that are coming to our family and how those changes are going to impact our channel. So if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, ring the bell icon so you'll be notified when any videos post about what's going on with the DeLongs. And if you're excited about this video, go ahead and give a thumbs up. But stay with me. We've got a lot of good news to share. So this morning we are heading out to Baltimore to go to the TrawlerFest. A dream of my husband is to buy a boat and do the Great Loop. So we're going to spend the day tomorrow walking around and looking at boats, and I'm pretty excited about it. We've gone to a couple of places and looked at boats like one at a time, but apparently the way that he describes it is that there's going to be a lot of boats at the harbor, the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, that we're going to be able to look at. So I'm excited to show you those videos. But I just have to explain something to you. It seems a little bit like I've kind of been all over the page, especially in this last month, as far as what I want this channel to look like. And what's ironic about it is that I was almost more focused when I wasn't exactly sure what I was focusing on than I have been in the last month, when I thought that I made a decision about what I was going to focus on. I decided I was going to niche down in my channel and I was going to actually focus on Disney related stuff. But what I have found, that because I'm not local and not going to the park and I was working full time, I just wasn't able to put the research into doing what I wanted to do. You may have noticed the beginning of September I changed my channel from A Seasoned Life with Allison DeLong to DeLongs Do Disney, and then this morning I've changed it back to A Seasoned Life. Join us on our trip to TrawlerFest, because that too is going to be a part of our life. I'm going to continue to share with you what our journey is as it relates to TrawlerFest and trawlers and boats and beach life and all of those things. And oh, by the way, you're never too old to love Disney. I love how people with a business mind are able to package something that's really, I don't think, positive. It basically is a reduction in the services that you're receiving, but not a reduction in pay, but they've spun it so that it sounds like it's your idea. Valuing our privacy, undisturbed stays, etc., etc., etc. How interesting. Gosh, I wish I had that kind of brain. Or maybe not. So what do you do on an out-of-town trip? You stop by Walmart. Well, we didn't stop by Walmart. We've already been to Target. And now we are at Best Buy because I want to get video stuff. Good thing we got up and got out of the hotel early, right, honey? But we only have a few hours to drive, so it's a nice leisurely trip. Traffic. Nothing stopped us. But all of a sudden, everything slowed down. And now it's open. Must have been a leaf on the road.
Keep left to I-95 North, I-495 East, Port Baltimore.
DC traffic, y'all. Lance and I oops, I turned it too far. You got your face. Lance and I traded, and he's driving now. and it is the kind of stuff that just makes you miserable. But our destination, I have a mental picture of where we're going and imagining the water and the waterway and the trawlers. Are you excited? He's shaking his head yes, because he won't be on video. Okay, so had a little bit of a flashback to when my boys were in high school. I had a great video segment just now, but I had pressed the wrong button and so it wasn't recording. They will appreciate this. I will do it again. We are here. We are in downtown Baltimore. It's a beautiful day. It's sunny. The sky is clear. It's got a little bit of cloud, but it's just beautiful. A little bit of a crispness in the air, but it's just perfect. And you know, of course, any day on the water is a great day. We're here for TrawlerFest, so we are going to go and look at some wonderful boats and just kind of daydream about life on the water. So join me. Glad you're here. Well, I guess you could consider this the official start to our TrawlerFest experience. Katie Krogan are trawlers that are Lance's favorites. The ones that were available to us were actually already owned. They were just shown to us to help us get an idea of what would be available if we were to order a trawler brand new. It is not going to be happening for us. However, I will have to say that it was pretty disappointing. There were only 2 boats there that were the kind of boats that Lance really wanted to look at, and there were in total maybe, I don't know, 20 boats in all. Lance had said, looking at other websites and people that had already left the event, that there were other people that were already disappointed with what the turnout was. Okay, we did the boat tours. We got actually, I guess the right way to call it is we did TrawlerFest, and we got on some boats. Baby, remind me what we got on. We got on 2 Katie Krogans, and then what were the first 2 that we got in? Do you remember? They were cruising yachts, which was a little bit different than a Katie Krogan, which is really Lance's dream boat. So, no, I'm your dream boat, right, honey?
You are.
Yes, he said I was his dream boat. It was nice. There were not as many boats as we were hoping for, but it was fun to get on the boats and get a feel for what it's like. They're newer boats, so I think if we made the purchase of a boat, it would probably not be as new as those. But it was a really nice, it was just a nice way to spend the morning. We're walking around Boston Harbor, and no, we're not. We're in Baltimore. So we'll be walking around the Baltimore Harbor, and it's just beautiful here. First, I don't know. I guess there are places near the water that are not quite so beautiful, but this is lovely. So we're just gonna keep exploring. This boat right here is a boat that Lance believes is his boat version of a dream boat, right? Is that your? It's a Katie Krogan. It's not? What'd you say it was? A DeFever, excuse me. Not that little one going in front. But it's a DeFever, which is one of his favorites. But DeFever's not made by Katie Krogan, are they? I don't know. He's got a great story about DeFever and all of that sort of stuff. And he was hoping to see a DeFever while we were here, but so far no luck. Good morning, everybody. It's Monday morning. We started this video on Thursday, and I thought I've been through the whole weekend with you, but I haven't told you what our news is. So when I started my channel a couple of months ago, one of the biggest frustrations I had is that I didn't have the time to devote to developing my channel because I was working full time. Well, after a convergence of a variety of events, this week I tendered my resignation. And in the next 2 weeks, I will be free to devote my time to developing this channel. And with that, you will see some changes in what the channel looks like. It's been kind of funny because I started out planning on doing a lifestyle channel and then focusing some on Disney and kind of bouncing back and forth. And then about a month ago, I made a decision that I was going to focus exclusively on Disney, and things kind of spiraled out of control. I shouldn't say spiraled out of control. I just wasn't able to be as productive on that as I had hoped to be. But now that this retirement has happened, well, it's not retirement, I'm resigning. It is going to afford me the opportunity to focus more on that lifestyle brand. I want to talk a little bit about what happened in that transition, but I also want to talk about other things like being a stay-at-home grandmother, getting my house in order, taking control of our health, figuring out how to grow this channel so that I can be a service to you. I started the channel feeling like I had some experience in this season of my life that would help others, and now it's going to afford me the opportunity to transition that knowledge and experience to you for you to use in a way that is beneficial to you and my faith journey. My work has taken every bit of my energy and my time, and I've neglected everything. And I am looking forward to bringing you on board as I re-engage in those areas, but more importantly, hopefully to coach you and guide you along the way to where you don't necessarily follow my same example. He's my husband, so he doesn't want to be on camera, so I am turning this off now. So thank you for joining us for our weekend getaway to the Baltimore Inner Harbor for TrawlerFest, and who knows what the future will bring in that regard. But I thank you for joining me in the future. If you haven't done so already, by all means, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell icon so that you're notified when I upload a new video. And if you got value out of this video, would you just press that thumbs up button? And just maybe in the comments, let me know something that you're contemplating that would be a really big move that may open up the door for you to do something that you love. Have a great day. See you soon.